I think what we're all saying is that there needs to be monumental investment in mental health services, in housing. When you look at the billions of dollars that we spend on NYPD, on the probation department, on parole, on DOC, and you compare that to the amount of money we invest to help people, I think it's about 10 cents on the dollar, right? So we have made a decision that the way we're going to deal with all of this is to try to incarcerate our way out of this problem. And it simply doesn't work. You know, my office represents Marshall Simon. For those who don't know, Mr. Simon is the individual who was accused, or is accused, of pushing Ms. Go to her death at the New York Times, at the Times Square train station. And what's been reported publicly in newspapers and in the news is how mentally ill Mr. Simon is and how frustrated Mr. Simon was for years trying to get the help he needed and was just rejected, discharged too early, told there wasn't a bed, told there wasn't resources. And as a society, we see individuals like Mr. Simon every day on the subway. And what we all do is that we don't make eye contact, we look away, we play with our phones, and we just hope that somebody else will deal with this individual. So collectively, I say that we are all responsible for what happened to Ms. Go. And we all have to do better. And that means investing in the infrastructure that folks need so they get the help proactively. I know we're all defenders here and we're all talking about the legal system, but you know, you've really failed those individuals if you're waiting for them to get arrested and then turning to us and the courts and say, fix the problem. So we need proactive investment, proactive outreach so that these folks never end up in the criminal legal system. But if they do, there is a wonderful bill that is currently pending up in Albany. And our sponsors are Senator Jessica Ramos from Queens. And I'm going to give you the bill number. It's S2881B. And we have Assembly Member Forrest from Brooklyn. And the Assembly bill number is 8524A. And essentially, this would codify mental health and treatment court in our penal law. We currently have an article that addresses this for drug diversion, but not for mental health. And this would go beyond just substance abuse. So this would be physical disabilities, intellectual disabilities, trauma, brain injuries. It would not be charge-based. So we would be helping the person irrespective of what they may have been accused of. And it also would not require a plea up front, right? We know that most people are successful in treatment when they are voluntary participants and not forced to enroll in these programs. Currently, and I'll end with this, there are 30 ad hoc mental health courts throughout the state. We have 62 counties, I think it is, in New York State. So less than half have mental health. But what is startling is that OCA's own data says that 140 people were serviced in the year 2020, statewide, not in Brooklyn, not in the Bronx, statewide. That means 5 people per court, per county are in help. That needs to be thousands of individuals who are being helped. And so the other thing this legislation does is that it takes the prosecution away from being the gatekeeper. You want to talk about giving judges discretion? How about giving them discretion to give individuals before them the help they need and not require prosecutorial consent? So please reach out to your elected officials. Treatment, not jails. If the governor wants to do something, if she wants something that I think everyone can get behind, it is treatment, not jails.